Hey guys, today I'm back with another video. I'm gonna show you what my Premier League predictions are for the next two matches that are coming tomorrow. And tomorrow is the start of the Premier League. I'll be excited for the Premier League. So I'm gonna do some predictions. I'm gonna see most of the fixtures, all the fixtures of June, and I'm gonna predict them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna predict all the fixtures of this month, and then I'm gonna do a next prediction video, and then when it's July. So if there's matches in July, we're gonna do let's do a prediction right now. I think it's gonna be 2-1 to Sheffield United against Aston Villa, and tomorrow at 8:15 Arsenal versus Man City. I think it's gonna be a Man City win 2-1 to Man City. That's what I think. And then Friday 19th June is Norwich versus Southampton. I think Norwich, or it's gonna be a draw, a 1-1 draw between Norwich and Southampton. And I think Tottenham versus Man United. Man United are gonna sneak the win because I think their team not gonna be that good. Yeah, so you never underestimate the team. So I think it's gonna be a 2-1 win to Manchester United. And Saturday 20th June, yeah, I think Watford will not win. I think it will be a 2-0 win to Leicester. Brighton versus Arsenal, I think 2-1 to Arsenal. West Ham versus Wolves, I think it's going to be a 1-0 to Wolves against West Ham. And that's it. That's what I think, yeah. So Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace, I think it's going to be a I think it's gonna be a win for Bournemouth. 1-0 win to Bournemouth against Crystal Palace. Newcastle versus Sheffield United. I think Sheffield United will win 2-1 against Newcastle. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. The former and Chelsea are they're in the top four. I think they will keep on winning or drawing games. So I think this game will be a 1-1 draw. So Everton versus Liverpool, the Merseyside derby. I think it'll be 2-1 win to Liverpool. Man City versus Burnley. I think Man City will win that comfortably, clean sheet, 2-0. That's what I think. That's how I think it's gonna end. Like Leicester versus Brighton. I think Leicester will win 1-0. Yeah, that's what I think. So let Tottenham versus West Ham. I think West Ham will maybe sneak a draw here. Sneak a draw against Tottenham. I think it's going to be 1-1. That's why my score. You never underestimate the teams. That's what I'm trying to say. 6. And Man United versus Sheffield United. I think it's going to be another draw. A 1-1 draw. And Newcastle versus Aston Villa. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. 2-1 win to Newcastle. That's what I think is going to happen. That's my prediction. If you have your own prediction, drop it in the comments below. Norwich versus Everton. Everton, I think they're going to draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Everton and Norwich. Wolves versus Bournemouth. I think Wolves will win 2-0, 2-1 against Bournemouth. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be 1-2-1 to Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Yeah. Burnley versus Watford. Burnley versus Watford, I think it's going to be 1-1 to 1-0 to Burnley. 1-1 to Burnley against Watford. Southampton versus Arsenal. I think Arsenal will pick up a 2-0 win, clean sheet against Southampton. Chelsea versus Man City. I think Man City will win 2-1 against Chelsea. And Aston Villa versus Wolves. I think Wolves will sneak out a win, 2-1, scoring the final minute. Yeah. Watford versus Southampton. I think it's gonna be another draw, a 1-1 draw. So, I don't think that's gonna be. It could be. So we don't know. So the 29th of June, Crystal Palace versus Burnley. I could think it's gonna be I won 2-1 to Burnley, I think. I think in the 30th of June, Manchester United versus Brighton. I think 2-0 win to Man United. Let's go to the July fixtures, guys. Let's see if there's any fixtures in July that we can do. We're going to do the June and July fixtures in the same video. I hope you like this video. Just subscribe. These predictions are going super quick, so we're going to do this. Arsenal versus Norwich, 1-0 to Arsenal. I think that's going to be the prediction. Bournemouth versus Newcastle, I think it's going to be a draw. Everton versus Leicester, I think Leicester is going to sneak out a 1-0 win in this game. West Ham versus Chelsea, I think West Ham will lose this game by, I think Chelsea will win 2-1. In this Sheffield United versus Tottenham, I think they will both draw. Manchester City versus Liverpool, Man City needs to win this game. I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-1 to Man City. And I don't know, but I feel they will. So that's what I say. Burnley versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United will take a 2-1 win out of that. Chelsea versus Watford. I think Chelsea versus Watford is going to be a 2-0 win to Chelsea. Leicester versus Crystal Palace. 1-0 to Leicester. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. I think Liverpool versus Aston Villa is very easy. So we're going to just do 2-0 to Liverpool against Aston Villa. Man United versus Bournemouth. I think it's going to be 1-0 to Manchester United because they don't have that much. The squad depth. You need to worry about the squad depth. That's why I think it's gonna be 1-0. The main thing about this last 9 to 10 games is you need squad depth. You get it? What I'm trying to say? But yeah. And then Newcastle versus West Ham. I think is gonna be a draw. Norwich versus Brighton. I think it's gonna be a win for Norwich. Southampton versus Man City. Man City is going to take the 3-0 win against Southampton. Tottenham versus Everton. I think it's going to be a draw. Wolves versus Arsenal. I think Wolves will make. It's going to be a draw. That's what I think. So, we're going to do all the July predictions as well. Arsenal versus Leicester. I think it's going to be a draw. Aston Villa versus Man United. Man United win 2-0. Bournemouth versus Tottenham. I think Tottenham is going to win 1-0. Brighton versus Liverpool. Liverpool going to win 2-0. Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. I think Crystal Palace versus Chelsea is going to be a draw. Everton versus Southampton. Everton are going to win 2-0. Man City versus Newcastle. I think Man City going to win 2-0. Sheffield United versus Wolves. I think it's going to be a draw. Watford versus Norwich. I think it's going to be a draw. West Ham versus Burnley. It's going to be a win to West Ham. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be a win to Crystal Palace. 1-0. Bournemouth versus Leicester. I think Leicester will win 2-0. Brighton versus Man City. I think Man City will win that definitely 3-0. Liverpool versus Burnley. I think it's going to be 2-1. Man United versus Southampton. I think Manchester United is going to take a clean sheet 2-0. Norwich versus West Ham. I think West Ham is going to win 1-0. Sheffield United versus Chelsea. Sheffield United versus Chelsea. What my predictions could be. I think Tottenham versus Arsenal. It's going to be a definite draw. Sheffield United versus Chelsea is going to be a draw as well. Watford versus Newcastle. Newcastle is going to sneak out 1-0 win out of that. Wolves versus Everton. I think Wolves is going to sneak out another 1-0 winner against Everton. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Liverpool are going to win by 2-1 to Liverpool. Burnley versus Wolves. I think it has to be squad depth. I'm doing with squad depth related things. So Chelsea versus Norwich. I think Burnley is going to lose against Wolves 2-1. Chelsea is going to win 2-1. Crystal Palace against Manchester United is going to be 2-1 to Manchester United. Everton versus Aston Villa. I think Everton is going to sneak out a 2-0 win. Leicester versus Sheffield United it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. Man City versus Bournemouth. Man City is gonna win 2-0. Newcastle versus Tottenham. Tottenham is gonna win it 2-1. Southampton versus Brighton. I think it's gonna be a Brighton win. West Ham versus Watford. I think West Ham is gonna win. It's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be a draw, 1-1 draw between West Ham and Watford. Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Arsenal is gonna pick up 2-0 win. Bournemouth versus Southampton. There's gonna be a draw. Brighton versus Newcastle. Newcastle is gonna pick up a win. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Liverpool are going to win. Manchester United versus West Ham. It's gonna be like Manchester United is gonna win again, clean sheet. Norwich versus Burnley. I think it's gonna be a draw. Sheffield United versus Everton. I think Sheffield United will sneak out a 1-0 win, or is 1-0 win. Tottenham versus Leicester. I think Tottenham versus Leicester is gonna be a 1-0 win to Leicester. I think that's what I think it's gonna be. But Watford versus Man City, I think it's gonna be 1-0, 2-0. It's gonna be a win to Man City by 2 goals. Wolves versus Crystal Palace, 2-0 to Wolves against Crystal Palace. Arsenal versus Watford is gonna be
Your turn. I did 3
Arsenal versus Watford is gonna be 2-1. Burnley versus Brighton is gonna be 1-1. Chelsea versus Wolves is gonna be 1-1. Crystal Palace versus Tottenham 2-1 to Tottenham. Everton versus Bournemouth 1-1. Leicester versus Manchester United, it's going to be a draw again. Man City versus Norwich, 2-1 to Man City. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Liverpool are going to win 2-0. Southampton versus Sheffield United. I think it's going to be a very incredible score. It's going to be a 1-0 win to Sheffield United. And West Ham versus Aston Villa. That's it. And let's go to the last page of the predictions. And I think it's August, the last month of the matches. Yeah. So that's all my predictions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. And I'll see you guys in the future.